Hello everybody, XRP Lion Dave here, and I put together a really quick video, and I just want to show you how fast that you can get this Humanitarian Initiative Trust done using the template that you should already have. Okay, number one, you don't change the pictures, you don't change the wording, you don't change the background, you don't change anything. You leave the format exactly the way it is, it's already pre-approved. Okay, the intention is, as these are flowing through the system, they're going to recognize them. And they're going to recognize them as having already been approved. There is a format. I spent about 60 hours making sure that this format was exactly what it was supposed to be based upon what was already pre-approved. I know it's hard. You want to make it your own. But I'm asking you to let that go and to use what is already approved. I can't stress it enough. All you're going to do is come up here when you open it up, and you're going to go to the title. Now I just did a video and the microphone wasn't working. So this is take two. Okay? So this is the sample name that we're using, and we're going to change this to the word state. Okay, Quantum State Initiative Trust. We're going to come down here and we're going to put a capital S, Quantum State Initiative Trust. We're going to take one of the 5 initiatives that is least likely for us to be interested in, and I'm using the one at the top so you can see this. You're going to leave all the wording exactly as it is: to research, fund, develop, and partner with. And then you're going to put in the information for your trust. You're going to keep it very simple, very short, and very broad in scope. You don't want to drill down, so you're saying, I want to save the orange goldfish in Lake McDonald. No, you're going to say, I want to save the fish in rivers, streams, lakes, etc. So we're going to put this in here. So to research, fund, develop, partner with local and local, regional, excuse my typing, and state water authorities for rescuing, stocking, breeding, a variety of fresh / salt water fish. Period. I'm done. We're 4 minutes in. Then you're going to go down here and let's say that and again, this is the sample name, but now let's just say this is the sample person. Okay, we're making somebody up, and their name's Steve Strong, all caps, Steve Strong. Okay, address, etc. Okay, you're going to take this quantum title, and you're going to left click, right click, copy. Go down to the next page, left click, delete, right click, paste. Left click, delete, right click, paste. Delete, paste. Okay, all the titles are in. We're done. Okay, now we're going to copy the contact information. Copy, delete, paste, paste, paste. Okay? You can come in and change the date. I'm not going to mess with that right now. Okay? So this is the only one you change. You leave these. You do not change these. Do not. You're going to change one. And that's the one we did. Now I can change the picture, and I can change the background. You're not going to change the font. You're not going to change the colors. Nothing. Leave it just the way it is. Just the way it is. You're going to come down here, and now we have to change this to Steve. That's done. Strong, R. Now you're going to come down here, and Betty Strong is the spouse. We're not going to use wife or husband. We use spouse. And John Strong is his brother. John has his own trust. So you want to talk to John within the 90-day period. This is where the names go. But you just don't put everybody's name on here just because you want to fill it up. No, these are people that you're going to be in contact with to get your humanitarian project going in the first 90 days while you're under that NDA. And you need to be on their list so that both of you have listed each other as exempt. Otherwise, you're going to lose it. You're going to come to the last page, and you're going to say my humanitarian project helps. Leave everything here. You're just going to type this in. You're going to come up here, and you're going to put the fragmented information here. Local regional and state water authorities. That's what it does. Save fish. Why is it important? That's almost the entire paragraph here without the fun research, etc. Okay, we're 7 minutes in. You can do that. Okay? And you come down here, I will need funding to purchase. And in this initiative up here, what do you need to purchase? Vehicles, warehouses, office equipment, operational expenses, staffing, etc. We're 8 minutes in. That's why I said you can do this in 15 minutes. You can't do it in 15 minutes if you're trying to rewrite it. You're trying to make it look the way you want it to look. You don't like this color. You don't like a circle. You're just going to have to lay that down. Okay? 60 hours to put all this stuff together plus videos. Okay? There's a reason for this. They're going to see this same look on hundreds to thousands of these. They're going to know that this was done professionally. It increases the chances of this sailing through and then them increasing how much money they make available for your whole plan. Remember we talked about $1 million up front. That's what Charlie Ward said. But what you're looking for is the additional money up to $8 billion that's going to be open to either expand your initiative or partner into these other concepts and ideas that are listed. Okay? So that's it. That's all you got to do. It's super, super simple, but get it done, because when that EBS switch goes off, and if they hit that kill switch on the PCs, you don't have anything to make this with. You don't have a computer. And then you're gonna have a problem, okay? And since they're monitoring, they're identifying procrastinators. You don't want to be labeled a procrastinator, because when it comes to funding, if you were putting out the money, would you be more inclined to increase the amount going to somebody that was a Action Jackson, Debbie Dewar, or somebody who procrastinates, who hasn't done anything in 4 weeks. And I've already taken the template down, so it's not going back up. So if you don't have it, you can't go back and get it. It's gone. So you'll have to figure out another way to do it. But at least you can see this, and you're going to have to go back and recreate it all by yourself. Okay? We're 10 minutes in. God bless.